question is, why is A wrong?
All right. So what type of question is this?
Most helps with, it's a paradox.
That's right. So what should you do before you go into the answers? Paradox question.
Formulate the why question.
Yep. So what's the why question here?
The why question is why, or so if advertising tends to have a greater influence on yogurt than milk, why is the opposite effect happening
Yeah.
in
So
this situation?
let's just be very clear about what happened. The store started advertising, right?
Yeah. Store brands.
Yep. Large Co. started advertising its brands. Was it advertising yogurt or milk? Both.
Well, everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
Come buy Large Co. Sound good? And according to the first sentence, those kinds of ads usually have a greater impact on yogurt rather than on milk. Right? So we would expect a blanket advertisement for Large Co. to increase the sales of yogurt more than the sales of milk. That's what we would expect. You cool with that? Okay. Says, yet sales of its store brand milk increased more than the sales of its store brand yogurt. So maybe both increased, but the opposite thing happened. So we're trying to figure out why milk sales went up more even though yogurt sales should have gone up more. Answer choice A. There has recently been increased demand at Large Co. stores for the chain's own brand of yogurt as well as for other brands of yogurt. Wait.
Can
If
I tell you
there's...
what I'm thinking?
Huh? So yeah, tell me what you're thinking. I feel like this is the opposite of what we're looking for, right?
So I'm thinking that I'm going way too far with this, but I was
Okay.
thinking like, oh, there could be another advertising campaign for another brand of yogurt, competing brand that has an advertisement up, and that
Okay.
one's better.
That one's Large Co.'s better or the other one's better?
That one's better, and that's why maybe only some people are buying more of Large Co. yogurt, but this other brand with this other advertisement, everyone's buying that one more. So-
Okay. So wait, hold on. So you're walking us through a bunch of things that might be happening, right? I mean, they could be. I mean, technically, all this says is that demand for yogurt has gone up. Generally,
demand and sales is not. Never mind. I don't know. Maybe that is.
that does seem like the same. If demand goes up, then sales would go up. So this is. It seems like it would at least. I mean, that's not. You're right. It's not exactly the same, but it's pretty close, right? If demand goes up, you'd expect sales to go up. So if demand has gone up for both the in-store yogurt as well as the name brand yogurt, why did milk sales go up more?
Yeah, it tells you nothing about milk, or like in a comparison to milk, like you want to know.
Yeah. I mean, to make A work, you have to like.
Well, yeah, there has to be some other reason why they're not buying yogurt. I was down to A and D. I
Okay.
chose A.
I don't know. All I hear from A is that demand is going up for both. Right? Demand is going up for both in-store and name brand yogurt.
Yeah.
So now I'm wondering, well then why did milk sales go up more when yogurt sales should have gone up more? If there's an increased demand for yogurt, it seems like this would make the paradox even worse by
So,
making us even wonder even more, like why the heck didn't the yogurt sales go up? Now, answer choice D.
Because they're going up for other brands too.
But they're still going up for the in-store ones. You have to assume that they're,
Yeah.
because they're, so they're going up for the in-store ones. Demand has increased.
Yeah, for both in-store.
In-store.
Both store brand and not store brand and other brands.
Yeah, well, I think what you're trying to say is you're trying to say, oh, demand went up for the name brand yogurt, therefore the in-store
And that's why the in-store
should have
didn't
gone
go
down?
as much as it would have if there wasn't an increased demand for other yogurts.
Okay, so demand for both of them went up, therefore it didn't go up as high as it would have gone up.
Yeah.
It still went up. I don't know. Okay, fine. Let's take a look at D. Supermarkets throughout the entire nation have experienced a sharp decrease in sales of yogurt recently. If there's been a huge drop in demand for yogurt, then that could explain why yogurt sales haven't gone up, even though they did go up, as much as they usually would have when you advertise for your products, including yogurt and milk.
It just seems so simple.
Yeah, you don't like that explanation because it's simple?
Like, I mean, I get see why it's right, but I picked A because I was like, there's no way it's just a D.
I don't think that your thought process on A is necessarily bad. Like, okay, so demand went up for both kinds of yogurt, therefore it didn't go up for large co as much as it could have. But that's kind of like a scale thing, whereas D just says there's a sharp decrease in sales everywhere. And so we know that it went down. Thus, that would explain why it didn't go up as much as it could have. So answer choice D is more direct and requires fewer assumptions. I feel like it's a stronger answer for that reason.
Okay.
Was anyone tempted by any other answers here? Anyone remember this question? All right.
I was
Yeah.
here on Saturday